game like that, I mean, we'll go through the video and we'll find 25 things we didn't like. But you talk about key moments. You know, I thought we'd take that sideline out and we get ourselves 3 blokes versus 1 bloke in the paint, and we're fumbling around. It goes out of court. Geez, who knows what happens when that happens. We get a mix-up and a pick and roll. Jason Tate gets a dunk. You know, like, it's just always pivotal moments that you see throughout the course of the game. I thought there was a low shot clock. I'm a little bit jaded by it all. A low shot clock scenario too, where Jason got himself a bucket down deep on the baseline, and was sort of like, you know, just key moments that that we've probably paper mache'd over a little bit at times with our shooting. And now the shooting's not been so hot the last couple of games. You can go back and say, well, geez, you know, that turnover hurt, or that defensive mismatch, hurt. So all in all, though, I'm really proud of the way we stuck with it. I mean, it's pretty easy to roll over when you got the big dogs in town and you're down 20 odd and things aren't going your way and you're getting wide open looks and you can't make them. It's easy to get discouraged, but we found an energy, which is always encouraging to find, to test your character, and I thought the blokes passed that test with flying colours, to be honest. You know, and that was really encouraging. I think we can take something from that. We got to put the ball in the hole. We're just not shooting the ball very well right now, and I think that's key for us. It helps our defence. You know, you see that third quarter, John comes out, knocks a few down, all of a sudden the defence is up, we get 5-6 stops in a row. And again, we talk about this, you know, we've got to be that team that locks in defensively, that helps our score, but we're not there yet. You know, it's going to take time. So
we've said it so many times about Wade Robertson can just light up like that, but gee, was that just at the start of the third quarter, was it just high on ball, pick and roll,
Yeah. I mean, obviously had a little foul trouble in the first half, which hurt us. But yeah, I mean, with John, it's just create space. You know, credit to Sydney, they've got a defensive structure that they live by, and they're going to give you plenty of room up there to get looks. You know, Bogan ain't coming out of that square, out of that charge zone. When you go challenge him, he's cleaning it off the glass and he's getting defensive boards. So if you make shots, and I thought we had some really good mid-range looks, and that's why they want you to shoot as well. But if they offer it to you, you take it. They're good looks. They didn't go in. They're bad looks now. So credit to them and the way that they've all season long, the way that they've persevered with their structures. And I feel like we're a team that can trouble those structures, but we just weren't tonight. Not in the first half, anyways.
Mitch, where does that energy come from? Trailing 20, you sort of, you know, maybe the score could blow out even more, even worse, but you guys sort of picked it up. Where did that come from?
Oh, it comes from the same place where it doesn't come from. It's just within. It's mental. It's all it is. And you know, our starts have been poor. It's put us in chasing positions, and it's kind of like we almost like coming from behind, but at the same time, I'd really like to be in front. I don't know about you, Simon, but
love it at the end.
I like it when we're in front. You know, we're not doing a great job defensively at the moment, and you know, we've all got to be better. I've got to be a lot better. You know, but it's our energy that you know, that isn't there all the time on the offensive end. And right now, our offense is predicating our defense, which is a really bad thing. We need to have it the other way, like Simon said. We need to be able to say, this is our pickup point. We're going to dog the ball, create energy off that. Let's see our point guard and our star player in John Robeson, you know, dog that ball 90 feet of the court, and let that inspire us, and that transition into great offense. At the moment, we're not really doing that. We were better today, I thought, with our pickup points and pressure. The third quarter and even fourth quarter, I thought we were a completely different team. To finish a game consistently like that is really promising, and it's something we can take on to the next game, and even on Monday when we go back to the training court, we'll be able to take that energy and hopefully build from it.
Mitch, on that last play, what was the read out of that sort of play out in front of you? Do you shoot, get past the tape? What was that read like?
Yeah, like you know, I just saw John break the paint, like came off a twist, broke the paint. Moller stepped in, turned his head. I got behind him. I could have held corner and shot a corner three, but I saw a lane and I kind of fumbled the pass, kind of put it down without meaning to, and I wasn't sure if that was going to be classified as a dribble or not, so I didn't really want to go and dribble it again. Saw a weak side guy rotate, step through, drew the second defender, and I didn't have enough lift. I had a bit of the Ty Wesley gene pool just there, and I just saw a corner guy was kind of lifting up, and I saw Dane out the corner of my eye, and I thought I could kind of give him one, and he was in a good position. I threw him an absolute stinker of a curveball, and the people in the front row, caught it. So
You got to finish better, those people.
yeah, they got to really step up on that sideline and make some plays. God damn it. Look, that's on me. Like I feel like I really let the team down in a few ways tonight, and it's something that I'm really critical of myself, and I'm really critical first and foremost of me, and then obviously trying to better our team. And at the end of the day, like, I have to be able to make that play, whether it's shoot the ball and live with the loss by getting a field goal attempt. We didn't get a field goal attempt on that last play, and that's what's pissing me off right now. You miss it, you miss it. You make it, but you throw it out of bounds, you don't give yourself a chance to win. So I take the blame for that one.
You were talking about the energy a lot for sort of both of you, and you mentioned that Bogut gets back defensively, but it looked like in the first half that they were really able to get you in the half court, and you specifically, who so often runs the offense in transition, it looked like they slowed you down. Did you feel that in the first half in particular?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, they do a great job of playing like a centre field coverage. I know Will's terminologies and everything inside and out, and you're just going to feast all day. We got great guys in Gibbo, Madge, Kyle, and John who handle that ball a lot, and Kendall coming off, and I'm backing them to shoot those wide open one dribble pull-ups that we shoot every single day and shoot a good clip. The points per possession say it's like a 0.86, but I think for our guys, I reckon it's probably like a 1.1 or 1.2, and that's over the course of the game. If you know analytics, that's pretty good looking shots. So, look, I back the shots we took. At the end of the day, they've got to take away something. If they're going to take away me in transition and try and really dictate me away from the ball and not let me get anything, it's going to open up the lane for shooters to just run off screens and shoot wide open jumpers. And I'm more than happy for my teammates to all have 10, 12, 8, 7, 9, 11 points and me have a donut. That's great. Like, I just want great shots every possession, no matter who's shooting it. But I've also got to find a way to impact more, whether it be communication, whether it be more intangible things, or being able to set guys up, set screens, back picks so guys can go on offensive rebound. There's a few areas I think I can help when I'm not in transition and playing downhill. But I'll go back and watch the film, and we all will, and we'll get better from it. But I still think we shot great shots. Like, I'm really happy. Like, we went to the halftime, we felt pretty good. We're like, shit, like, we made some really good plays over and over and over again. We're getting great looks, and we weren't really making them. So we can live with that.
Mitch, with Joshua Tate, what did you make of his game, and what's he like as a player? Because he's got a bit of Mitch Creek about him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's got a bit of Mitch Creek about him. I think he's got a bit of Jason Tate about him. Everyone's their own individual player. Everyone goes out there and plays their role. He understands the shorts, like short dunker. He understands the short rolls and being able to play, and his ability to just lower his shoulder and move guys. And, he's a handful down there. He's a big, strong man. And credit to him, he made some plays. He gets behind the defense, and we're trying to push Casper left. There was 3 or 4 instances where I see Gibbo isolate on the wing and he forces him left. I'm sitting there as the nail in the low help saying, bring him my way, I got your help. And I turn my head and, he's got a backdoorie and he's shooting layups. And, it's a balance between how much do you help and how much don't you help, and were we over-helping and over-committing to Casper? He was making great plays, and Tate was in the right positions at the right time. So credit to him. He made good basketball plays tonight.
Simon, is it too soon to ask about whether Ty Wesley next week or transfer next week?
What did we say last week? 4 weeks?
I've lost track.
Yeah, no, I don't. Whatever, 1 minus last week. Ty dunked it this week. That was great.
First time in 12 years.
First time in 12 years, yeah. The rehab's going well.
Squat program.
Yeah, we measured him with a 43-inch vertical on Thursday.
Seriously?
No, we didn't. Not seriously. Look, he's going to join us progressively a little bit more each day. We got him on for just some shooting drills, and we get a little bit of 5-on-0 with him out there, and he's getting a little bit of one-on-one treatment on the other court while we're training. So, if he passes all his tests and he'll be reevaluated when whatever the due date is. It's next month. So to be honest, I don't want to be flippant. I'm not really that focused on it because I'm trying to get what we've got right. And he's not the answer to all our prayers. It's not like, okay, Ty's back, everything's okay. When Ty comes back, it'll be a disruption that we're going to have to deal with. Not a bad disruption to have, but it's something that I want to get the group that we've got right now. I want to get us a few more wins, and then when Ty comes in, I hope we're in a really good position that we can accommodate him coming back in and just overcome the disruption that will bring. So I'm just really happy for him that the progress in his rehabilitation is going really well, and that he's always an effervescent guy, but you can see the big smile on his face but it's important to him to be out in the court with his mates.
So where's Terry at the moment? What do you see from him in practice at the moment?
Terry Armstrong.
Yeah.
Look, Terry's got a little work to do. It's you could ask that question about where's Deng, where's everybody else. There's guys who are developing and need some time. He's not as far along as the other guys, so I think it's unfair to compare. The opportunities clearly aren't there for him at this stage, but. Look, he's a young man, he's learning to be professional, and he's going to be a lot better player by the time his tenure with us is over. It's just whether or not we can make it happen on the floor for him in the short term. And I hope we can, because when the floor's open and we're running, he's incredible in those situations. But when we're struggling to get into our transition offense, he doesn't really fix any of the issues for us. Okay, so it's we can put our best players that we feel on the moment to execute for us, and this is going to take time for him.